Most people picture Mini as a car rather than a brand, but this is a Mini, this is also a Mini, and this is a Mini. And now, this is as well. Say hello to the Mini Paceman. The original Mini had different body styles, but this time around it's even more important. Mini has to become a family and a successful one to survive. Having a multitude of models all on the same basic mechanicals helps the company recoup development costs, but if every one of those 7 doesn't have consumer appeal, then it won't work. And of course, to wear the Mini badge, it has to be true to Mini qualities: sporty driving, nimble, funky and fun. So, is the Paceman a true Mini? Let's find out. So the car I'm driving today is the Mini Cooper S Paceman. At 1,305 kilos, it's not a light Mini, but the 1.6 litre turbocharged engine does all right. It's got 135 kilowatts. More important is 240 newton meters of turbocharged torque. So pretty much at any revs, you can get some decent acceleration. One of the advantages of the Paceman's higher suspension is the ride quality. It's got a very smooth ride, you don't feel the bumps as much. And for noise quality, it is quite refined. I mean, let's not forget, we're talking a $40,000 car that does feel like a premium hatchback. In the front, it is typical Mini. Lots of character, big bold graphics and a big central speedo. This model I'm driving is pretty well equipped with leather interior and sat-nav, and the engine has a fuel-saving stop-start function. But in the back is where the Paceman moves away from the Countryman most obviously. It has 2 bucket seats, not a bench seat. Not a particularly flexible or adaptable arrangement, but I suppose that goes to the whole sportiness theme. Look, I have to say that I'm struggling to come to terms with the Paceman, and it's a fundamental issue that I also have with the Countryman. And let's be honest, this is a Countryman with 2 less doors. The bigger, taller, heavier body just undermines the dynamics that I enjoy so much in other Minis. And the higher driving position just undermines my perception of those dynamics. But I guess that's what you give up for a little more space. Look, for what it is, the Paceman is a competent car with a generous dose of Mini cheek and quirkiness, and I like that about it. What I don't like is that Mini Australia is going to charge more for the 2-door than for the 4-door Countryman. And that just doesn't make sense. It doesn't sit well with me. I guess we'll get to see in March 2013 when it arrives how that sits with consumers. So the real question with the Mini Paceman is whether it lives up to consumer expectations of the Mini brand. And yes, it mostly does, but there's no denying that you do lose a little bit of that dynamic DNA for the added practicality.